of some Call of Duty S&D action. We have finally reached the grand finals here in our Ultimate Gamer House Tournament. My name is Upmind, joined here by Saber, and we have ourselves a banger of a matchup. It is going to be ECG facing off against Rocky Sports, and we're already getting right into the gameplay. Saber, what time is it?
Let's get ready to rumble! As we have already started game one of the S&D Grand Finals. It looks like ECG is already down by one player. Make that a 2v4. The bomb is down on B. That is yet another player for ECG down. They realize the last guy is out by wire. Make that a 1v3. He is in bathroom and he is dead. One round up.
You can hear in the players' voices, they're even saying to each other, that is a big round. That's a huge momentum round, considering the fact that ECG, they've just been on a roll. They've just been rushing down mid, especially here in the map Gun Runner, where almost literally they're living up to the map's names. They're gunning it down mid. Like I mentioned before, it's that pug lifestyle that some of these Counter-Strike players are really used to going through, and they're making it look easy here, Saber, but not anymore. ECG is now facing against Rock Esports, a team that has dominated all of their opponents. Yes, through aim, but also through strategic dominance. And I mean, I say that as some of these players have legitimate COD experience, while these CS players, they've almost never played COD online.
Well, I'll tell you, these CS players have really blown us away. I can tell you right now, a lot of people here tonight didn't think the CS team was going to do that well. They surprised us. They're in the grand finals, and they have to win 2 best-of-3s to be able to walk away with the prize. But here we see Jovi walking around top warehouse, trying to get an angle on A, but the bomb is going to be planted B. It is a 2v4. Jovi gets spotted. He gets tagged up. He backs up.
He's got it, and he doesn't have a lot of time to work with. 30 seconds left. He has one more teammate to actually approach that site with, and this is tough. There goes a D flash over towards the crater, and again, Benji in a pretty good spot. He's going to go down. Still 2 on 3. Not a lot of time to work with once again, just about half of the time, and they're going to have to get 3 frags to actually go for it. Man on site going to immediately take him down, and what a crossfire that was. ECG with a perfect post-plant setup.
Yeah, you know, that was really, really good. You're going to have one person watching over the bomb, and when Jovi gets over there, he's going to go, oh, there he is, he's defusing. But nope, you have Trans Holiday watching over his teammate and you to get the trade.
Easy, breezy work. Third round already. And, I say this because we have a full BO3 going on at the moment, and ladies and gentlemen, usually in COD you're going to have yourself a reset, and that's exactly what's going to happen, and we might see some variety in our maps come up if we do end up getting that reset, but it's already high impact. Rounds are already going on. Asian Braum going to go down early, so a 4 on 3 here, Saber.
Looks like AJ2K is near the bomb. The bomb is down by Ali, but they is tied up 3-3 with lives. You have a player like Mac who is flanking around the back warehouse. I'm not sure if he knows that AJ2K is over there.
Oh. No, but here comes Mac. Still lurking his way around through the bomb train, and again. Quite a tough scenario, especially with how many corners you could just hide around. And there you go. There's just going to be one more player remaining for that blue squad. That's Nasty. Still making his way around.
That's Nasty. Said it a million times. He's a nasty player. Let's see what he can
Lives
do.
Up to the name, man.
Jovi is putting the bomb down on B right now. Let's see if he can put it down and get away with his life. Now remember, his other teammate up is Ro. Ro has been the entire time. And that round will go to Team Rock.
Yes, sir. So Jovi ends up getting the plan, realizes that the bomb site is empty, and just easy, breezy work there at the end. Again, that's what you like to see from this squad, but a lot more work still has to be done. These rounds are getting a little bit too close for comfort, and it just doesn't seem as if it's a little bit more strategic damage. It's more these 1v1 gun duels happening at the very beginning, kind of leading towards that culmination. Now, I want to talk to you about some of these guns. You have Jovi picking up a gun like the Grau. In comparison to what the current meta is for the CDL, why would the Grau be pulled out in a map like this?
there are some attachments that just make the Growl unmissable. You know, no matter where you are, high or low, you are not missing. And that is why it is the perfect weapon for a player like Jovi to be playing top AC. You know, he can look straight through Cole, he can look straight through Ali, and if somebody dares enough to go A, he's picking him off and they don't know he's there because he has all those little boxes to cover him. But just like that, they are in a 3v2. Team Blue is up right now. Jovi is still going to be hanging out in top warehouse, etching back and forth between open crates and A bomb.
So very slow at the moment as the bomb actually does go down for that ECG side, but it's going to be quite the hold. 2 against 3, but they have so many corners that they could just hold up again. But now it's a 3-on-1. One player is just missing at the moment, still laying around. Diffuse could come in, at least a little bit of a fake, but he's still playing around with time, and he comes from behind. Well, what a flick from Jovi. He makes it look easy, and that's going to be another round. A huge round going towards the side of Rock.
How much did they pay you?
I didn't mean to.
See a blue circle above my head.
My bad.
Bro, like, I was so confused because I knew you were there.
God, bro. I didn't know.
You can see me through the wall, man.
My bad.
Checking your inventory on CS after this game.
Dude, Matt, you know I would never.
I'm fucking with you. There's one towards B. They're pushing him towards B.
One just mid, trying to fight me.
Nice, play the advantage,
You're aggressing B early.
Towards me.
Yeah.
Ace clean, nothing A right now. I'm holding the door. Green. Nothing A.
One's behind rock at B. Agent's holding behind rock.
There's one behind the rock, man. Got him, behind the rock, dead. That's getting dead spawn.
I'll kill him. Someone tap.
He's going around, mid, watch for mid.
Nice, there it is. Get him up,
Let's go, good farm.
Good job.
Just wait for the pushes.
They're going A here. Or, I guess not now, but... Yo, I say straight up, they play far back on A. Like, they play a sniper, like, in mid.
Don't go away.
You don't think so?
No, they have a sniper.
I'm gonna smoke that left side towards.
Oh, we can focus.
I agree. Go B.
Let's have the right
I
side.
bomb.
I got a smoke, bro. Should I throw it?
Yeah, smoke off left side. I'm gonna smoke off the con.
Land it.
Come in to play. Planning for the right side.
I'm back.
I got naded on site when I was planning.
We're pushing.
Greenhouse.
Huge flank again. That's going to be 4v1 now, with Asian Braum being the last person remaining. Still going to, Asian Braum being part of the team, but there's still one player remaining for the ACG side. Trans Holiday, he's been an absolute all-star for this squad. Tries to pull out the Vector, and that simply doesn't work out in this favor. That's going to be a 4-2 score line, and it's finally a little bit of separation. These teams have been trading off rounds a lot, but this might be the biggest lead that we've seen thus far, although not too big.
You know, like, I sound like a broken record at this point, but that is how you play Search. You stick together, you play your trades. If you need to risk your life, you risk your life to get that other kill. And I love what I'm hearing right now from Team Blue. You hear Asian Braum screaming, somebody get bombed. They are working out a plan.
Well, okay, maybe you just want to get bombed, period. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, but you can hear everything else, and you can hear their planning, and that's what I love to hear.
No, it's great communication in comparison to the teams that we saw before. We saw Trans Holiday. He got himself a 4K virtually for free. It was an ace, literally for free, that he just came up behind a couple of players. No communication between the teammates, but that's simply not going to happen here. All these players, they're calling out everything that happens, and now that the bomb is planted, the bomb has been planted in a 5v5. This is going to be such a huge gun battle. Asian Braum.
But Jovi is on the flank.
Wait, no way! That's going to be some huge kills. No, it's only a 1v3. Oh my gosh, what a turnaround coming out from Rock, and that's going to be a 5-2 scoreline. One more round, and they're going to be on the cusp of taking the grand finals here in day one of the Ultimate Gamer Tournament.
I am totally shocked that it is already round 8. We are one round off from finishing map 1, and I don't think we've talked about Row once.
No.
I think everything from Team Blue is straight up Jovi. He is making the flanks. He is hitting the pinches. He is just doing everything right, and he is the key player for this Gunrunner map 1.
No, he's absolutely turned on the jets, and that's really what Jovi has more or less been known for in terms of FPS prowess. Row has been essentially a fragger for this squad, but what a frag going on towards the other side. 1v4, make that a 1v3, still a big opportunity for his squad. It's going to be Hornet left laying around.
I believe they know where he is. Some shots fired his way.
Wow, that's it.
And that is it. Team Blue will take map 1 of your grand finals.
Yes, sir. Rock deserving that W by every means. Really, man. We've been looking at ECG and how they've just been fragging out all of these games. They face against a team that's not only mechanically skilled, but also just, well-rounded in terms of actual knowledge of COD. They know these maps, they know these strategies, and I kind of like the small setups they have right there in the middle. A little bit later on the round, like 30 seconds in, they place a smoke all the way over on the B bomb site just to try to cover up some of that spot, and not only that, but literally play ring around the rosy with that single spot. It's just small micro decisions like that that really make me super excited to see more of this Rock team, but we might not be able to see more of this team if they can grab themselves a singular map. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, our first big tournament of this weekend might be ending within one map. And look at that, Agent Bro. Okay, try to pump up like the non-existent crowd for now, but try to pump up the viewers to say the very least. Man,
we were
huge
talking
map
to
too.
Agent Brom a little bit before this match, and might have sounded a little cocky, but he straight up said that
he's quite the
team
personality.
his team is the best FPS team here. And
whoa, what a claim!
I think I'm starting to believe it. This team is 100% zoned in. They want this win.
What a claim, to say the very least. And he's gonna have to live up to that hype, to say the very least. There you go.
Just like he said, one more, and the grand finals is theirs.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have our map number 2. What map do we got?
We are going to be starting off map number 2, Arklov Peak, with ECG on defense. It looks like they're going to be favoring the A bomb site, but actually splitting up and sending 3A and 2B.
That's kind of what you want out of your defense. Really just trusting your teammates. No need to gamble stack. Essentially, in a round like this. But wow, what an opening! Trans Holiday, he has been popping off with his Vector, and it just so happened to be that he finds 2 easy frags over to Trenches. Trenches has been such a huge point of contact for all of these teams that have played in this tournament thus far, and Trans Holiday is absolutely abusing some of these players.
It looks like Team Rock is trying to slowly take this to B, but I think they were countered, and now they're down 5-2.
Wow, okay, some return frags coming on in, still 3-on-2. No, wow.
Wow, Jovi just made that a 5v2 to a 2v2.
Real loud call-outs once again, and there's still a big opportunity for Jovi as he's trying to go into this one-on-one.
He just picks up
Oh,
the
no way!
Round 1 to Team Rock. They were down 5-2 and brought it back to a 1v1, and Jovi could clutch up.
Unreal.
Absolutely insane. If you are down 5-2, you should not be winning that round.
Not by any means whatsoever. 5v2, they could have played time, they could have played the sides, but they went cocky. They tried to go for the confidence, they tried to go for that buggy playstyle, but it simply does not work in a situation like this. You even see sparks flying. You can even see a little bit of that.
You see Trans Holiday saying, y'all ass, but you just got 2v5, brother.
It happens. But clean slate, gotta reset that mentality, and this is the thing with COD in some of these rounds. They go so quick. You have no time to think, no time to mentally reset. You have no pauses. You just have to go in with that same mentality again and again. Asian Braum always talking that smack, and he's gonna live up. He's gonna live up to it here on the server. He does end up getting that first frag, but there's already a huge interaction over to the outside area. Jovi catching some pressure.
Jovi loves being on this outside rock. Nobody can gun him, and he is gunning anybody that comes his way. He has that field on lock.
Yes.
No one's getting to be through there.
No, absolutely. He's been playing that position a lot for the past couple of sets that they've played on Gunrunner, and it just works. Another player that you're going to have to look out for on that exact same spot is going to have to be Benji. He's going to have a support player behind him, literally playing that ring around the rosy setup, literally just trying to bait out players to getting close enough to that rock, just, you know, thinking that it would be safe, but it simply doesn't work out. Now, 3v2, 15 seconds left. Where is this bomb even going at this point? One player left for this attacking side, and this is pretty much got to be it. Beanat Macaroni being the last one remaining, and he just goes down a dominating 2-0. And I mean, of course, that 5v2, that's going to sting. And now it's just going down to the 1v1s. Ro, AJ, Jovi, all surviving at the very end, and they're looking like an absolute unit right now.
I know that all day we've talked about missing land, missing the fist bumps, missing the GGs. Now that we are in grand finals, I have missed the shit talk.
Oh man!
And now that I'm hearing it, it feels like the old.
I mean,
days.
it's classic COD. It's, you know, it's what you like to see, and it's not only that, but some of these players, they're used to that land format. They're used to just talking that trash, but other than the expletives being thrown around, keeping things civil here. This is it's yet another clean slate. But what is this gun? No way that you could go long range like that.
Yeah,
Is there no
saw
drop
that
on that?
sniper glint in the back trench and said nope. So he backed up. Now he's hitting through mid.
my.
He's gonna
Look
rip
at that
one off the
angle!
heady. How do you even hit that, Jovi?
Jesus, and you still have a big opportunity in terms of a frag in this 3-on-3. Still very even, but time still is of the essence. 40 seconds left, and there really hasn't been any moves done towards this site, but oh my, AJ2K.
Around ECG's L. He's watching the back.
Yes, sir. Ro does take down. That's
Look
Look at that work from Jovi. That's just gonna do it.
Takes it out. 3-0 edge. Let's go, Team Blue. You guys are playing this perfectly.
Achievement is already halfway done. Mission half accomplished. And look at the frags going back and forth. It's going to be Ro and Jovi both stacking up with frags each. And wow, man. I'm
Jovi
really
is
just trying to
5-0 in the grand finals.
5-0 in the grand finals, and not only in a 5-0, but you kind of again go back to round number 1. That was a 5v2 setup. Jovi survived and carried that for his team, and not only that, he doesn't need after that round. He doesn't even need to get frags. Just that round alone ended up carrying his team in terms of momentum. ECG, they need to find some sort of uptick because they're simply not finding it. But oh baby! Jovi going absolutely nuts. Then Lee is finding himself another frag over towards the outside area. Now it's a 5-on-2. It's as clean. It's as simple.
Him out. He makes it a 5v1.
No way. Who's this last one remaining? He just can't do it. He just can't do
Jovi
it.
just straight rips him.
Unreal. A 4K round for Jovi, and he makes it look so easy. Playing around with that Grau over to the outside area. We were talking about the Grau earlier. Not exactly going to be a gun, mostly used in competitive play, but even then, we talked about it in Warzone. We talked about it on this map. These long-range interactions and how consistent the spray is going to help him out in these weird angle interactions. And Jovi, amazing at just keeping that angle, amazing at just keeping those bullets heading up in pretty much pixel spots. And now here we go again. Yet another round. It's a 4-0 scoreline. ECG on the cusp of, you know, going out in second place. They're still going to be able to collect some points here in the Ultimate Gamer Tournament, but it's all good.
I brought it up earlier, and I'm going to bring it up again now for any new viewers at home. Jovi is 9-0. As you can see on the right side of the screen, there are 3 perks, and they are highlighted in red, meaning Jovi has completely got his specialist streak, giving him the ability to have basically all the perks in the game, and he is still going, getting an assist in middle statue. That is now a 4v3. Jovi's gonna hit mid. Where are they gonna put this bomb down? It looks like they're edging towards the B bomb.
Yes, sir. Barreau popping off, restricting ECG once again to one more player. Oh no, that's nasty though. He does show a little bit of flair coming up from behind, getting that frag, but the bomb is gonna end up going down. That's nasty. What? That's nasty. He ends up getting meleeed. That's the BM that you like to see in a one more round in this Ultimate Gamer. Call of Duty tournament is going to be in hands.
Family. You
oh my
cannot
God.
just punch him out of this world.
Unreal.
5-0 edge, 1 round away from Team Rock winning your grand finals.
Unreal. ECG would have to pull a fat comeback to say the very least, and really a sort of comeback that we just haven't seen in really these levels by any means. ECG, they've just been getting stopped again and again at these choke points. They've been getting stopped by these lurks, and especially on this attacking side, they've just been getting caught off by these insane setups. Look at this. You have a smoke over to the outside area, and it's just enough space for Jovi to take full advantage of them with that growl. Again, I'm gonna tout it once again. It's small things like that that's gonna separate you between just a team that wants to frag and a team that wants to win.
If ECG is smart, not a single soul will show their face in that field. They know what's at the end of it, but they are down. 5-1 leaves with the 3-piece and Asian Brawl with the deagle.
Yes, sir. One more. Still has to go around. I mean, don't even know who's left at this point. I don't even think it matters. 25 seconds left on this bomb. That's Nasty trying to go out.
Tagged up.
No, that's it!
Team Blue wins your grand finals 6-0.
Love it. I mean, this is what LAN is all about. They're able to celebrate. They have themselves the biggest dub of the weekend thus far, opening it up strong. Not only that, but they have an extremely strong team going into Sunday, which is Valorant. They have a strong team going into tomorrow, which is League of Legends, and they open things up with most likely their biggest win of the weekend. You have ECG, a team that is new to Call of Duty, a team that comes from semi-professional Counter-Strike, and they're simply not able to keep up that momentum. Man, now we get to calm down a little bit. Real shout outs here to the blue team. Shout outs to that, if I'm not mistaken, this team that was really molded around the frags of Row, molded behind the frags of Jovi. But really, in the end, it came down to this entire team working as a unit. And what I mean by that, you had legitimate strategies, you had legitimate tactics being used by that last game. It seriously seemed that they were studying their opponent, studying their game, and they made it all work in the end.
You know, I think Jovi was really... was really taking hints from the other team. He realized so many teams are running around with that Vector. Yeah, that Vector's good at close to medium, but that Growl, no one's matching it far away.
It's insane. I mean, even with hey Jovi, no you.
All love for you, brother.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, this tournament was kind of set in stone from the very beginning. Anyways, we saw kind of the potential just in the bios, just from the backgrounds of these players. The team with the most COD experience was this squad. Yes, you had some scrapped up teams like Team Wolves that, you know, did have some scattered COD experience, but not competitive. These players, they've had competitive experience before, not only in their captain Jovi, but a couple of these players laying around in, you know, CSGO semi-pro scene, still playing around like game battles, things like that. So they know what competition is all about. And after months of being home, after months of being under quarantine, they come back here in a LAN format and they absolutely kill it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is nowhere near done, the esports action that we have here throughout the weekend, here at the Ultimate Gamer House. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm extremely excited for tomorrow's action. It's going to be League of Legends and a couple of sports games going around for some of our kicker games. And if you guys did enjoy any of the content being put out today, of course, check out Ultimate Gamer on Twitter and multiple other social medias at the UltGMR. That's at the UltGMR. And of course, if you guys did enjoy the commentary, you can follow me on Twitter at @upmind_. You can follow Saber at
SaberJDR, capital S, capital JDR.
Yes, absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. You can catch us both this Sunday for some Valorant action, but give some love to Chad, give some love to Ultimate Gamer as they transition over to League of Legends tomorrow. Please check back here in the multiple media platforms where you can watch the Ultimate Gamer House Tournament, one of the first lands to be out in the esports scene ever since March, man. It's so good to be back, and we can't wait to see you guys throughout the rest of this weekend. Thank you so much for watching.